Fuelwise are a fuel fleet management specialist company. We provide fuel cards and fleet telematics for businesses across the whole of the UK, Ireland, and if you need, we can actually supply that across 22 European countries.
Like most businesses, when we started off, we had an Excel spreadsheet where we put down all the names of customers and where they were on the pipeline from introduction right through to converting. But that obviously got too big as we contacted more and more businesses, and as the team grew, we had a look around and came across a couple of the big players that do CRMs. HubSpot and Salesforce are obviously good companies, and what we found with them was it was not bespoke to what we needed. So it was a good CRM, it did a lot of things, but I think it caters for everybody without being tailored specifically for what we needed and for our needs. I think that's where Henkan CRM came in. It was a lot more bespoke to us, it was tailored exactly for what we needed, and it allowed us to our sales to grow and flourish. It just opened up a whole new world to us. It allowed us to see an overview and predict what sales were likely to come through in the next few months. It allowed me to zoom in and see exactly what was stalling anything to see if I could help out with the salespeople. Every day we get a stalled lead report, which allows me to see where the salespeople are maybe struggling or where they need help. Keeps sales that are not converted yet at the top of our mind. The Henkan CRM allows us to forecast sales with more confidence, allows us to respond to our customers' needs quickly. It helps us make better decisions and stay agile in our business.
Before Henkan, we were doing it the real old way on a multitude of Excel spreadsheets. If we had 5 sales staff, then we had 5 different ways of doing things. For me, I was having to send daily emails, I was having to ask questions, I was having to go through staff lead sheets, trying to see who had been signed up, who needs followed up, all those sorts of things on a daily basis. So it was probably costing me 1-2 hours a day in a manual process. Everything was structured not only for myself, but for the staff as well. So the staff got daily reminders of who they needed to call. I got a daily reminder of who they needed to call, and nothing was getting missed. They know what potential sales they're going to get, and they know the value of those sales. It keeps them on the ball, keeps them on top of their leads, so it means they don't miss anything. Someone misses out on an application at 100,000 euros, and being a competitive business, they would have lost out on a significant amount of margin potentially down the line. For us, we can probably predict better now where we're going to be at the end of the month for figures and budget possibly for the next quarter. A lot of the leads previously, I wasn't sure what was being missed, who had been called, when they'd been called, because the dates, etc. didn't really relate to anything. Now when I can see the stall dates, I can run a quick report on that, and I can see the reasons for the stall. Even if I'm out of the office, I can log in and get a report at any time. So it reduces my workload by probably about 90% on an admin basis. So if I was talking to someone in a similar role to myself about this, get it. Number one, it is totally bespoke. It was, I suppose, made bespoke for ourselves. However, there are so many options that can be tailored for any business. Anybody who's doing a sales business should have a system like this, because it will allow them easy follow-ups, it will allow them to track data, make life much easier for their staff, and I think in the end up, it'll make their business grow much quicker than potentially it would using manual processes.
To me personally, I think the biggest difference that I've noticed is being able to look at a clear and user-friendly pipeline each day. I can see exactly where I am with things, and that's really helped me work more efficiently. First thing in the morning, using Henkan CRM definitely structures our day a lot better. First thing is you get a list of your callbacks for that day. You can easily click on as well and see where you are with that lead at the time. The daily digest emails definitely do help. You know what to expect that day, and you can structure your time around it. The task and callback system definitely keeps us more organised in here. There's no way to sort of, lose a lead or forget to follow up. With Henkan, there's actually a system in place where you can see where each lead is, so you can see if it's at the start of the process or if it's near the end. So you can quickly filter to see which ones should take priority. The quote generator has definitely changed our workflow for the best. It definitely makes things a lot easier in terms of getting data on the phone and making ourselves sound a lot more professional too. My favourite feature of Henkan would definitely be the bespoke calculators that we have in place in our system. They're made to specifically work for what we're doing. It allows you to do your sums quickly on the phone rather than maybe having to go off the phone and send emails, which obviously is time consuming as well. Oh, I've definitely saved a lot of time in terms of admin by using Henkan. I'd say I'm probably up a good 4 or 5 hours a week now that I didn't have before.
Easily, my favourite feature is today's callbacks. I mean, everything's already laid out in front of you, you know what calls you're making, so it makes your day a lot easier. You have a clear outline of what the pipeline looks like, what calls you need to be making, how you're able to prioritise a lot easier. You're not jumping between Excel spreadsheets like before, trying to find notes. You have I suppose a paper trail in front of you. With access to templates that are far faster and easier to use. I would say before we didn't have that level of proposals looking as professional, but now everything is in one place. It's very simple. More time on the phone, getting deals over the line and speeding things up. I like to think I'm getting more business in for Fuelwise and being more efficient with my time when the day's planned out, so that's a huge thing for us. The biggest change is everything being across multiple spreadsheets to now one easy to use system. If Henkan CRM was removed tomorrow, it would hinder my workflow. I'm so used to it now. I think any business should be using it to improve how they do things, and they'll see the results once they start using it.
I'd absolutely recommend Henkan CRM to any other business out there. It's allowed us to increase our sales, and it allows me to have a good overview of the business and exactly respond to what our customers need.